Hello there, welcome back! My name's Nathan and I drive F1 cars badly. Although today, I'm not driving the cars are going to drive themselves. I'm just going to be sat here, chillaxing and getting on with it. Right, we got a big problem. So, I've not got my upgrades until after Australia. And currently, it is saying we are the 15th slowest or 15th fastest car on the grid. As you can see, low speed first, medium speed 7th. That'll be pretty good around Australia, but unfortunately, we're lacking quite a bit of speed. We won't worry about engine cooling because we've got something coming to sort out the engine cooling. But right now, as we speak, it's kind of looking pretty dire for us. And it looks like we're going to be banging trouble around Australia. It's raining as well, predicted for the race. So that would mean...
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix.
We are 13th fastest in the aero, so you need the car to be as slippery as possible in the wet. In order for the car to go faster, you need it to be really, really streamlined. And unfortunately, our car is none of that. So yeah. Australia throws up some worries. Whereas I thought before Australia, I thought we might have got away with a really good race. Easy dubs, easy 1-2. But it doesn't appear to be the case, which is a bit worrying. Put Bianca on 18 because I know Hauger needs a little bit more. Hauger, for some reason, takes an age to get his car set up. He really does. It's going to be the last I use the affiliate drivers, my reserve drivers. For a while. We'll have a couple of what's it called weekends coming up. I say what's it called weekends as if you guys know. By what's it called weekends, I mean sprint races. I think the first sprint is Miami, or is it China? I don't even know, man. I think it's China, and then I think it's Miami. That seems about right, I think. Honestly, my head is absolutely fried today. It's just one of those days. Just one of those days. It's quite hot as well, the track. 24 degrees on track. The track is 39 degrees, actually. No wonder everything is overheating.
Tries to get feel for the balance. Understood, thank you.
Okay, so Bustamante, she's at 90%. She did well at the weekend as well at Qatar. Unfortunately, though, the race was cancelled after they announced Ari Pullen as champion. That's a bit bizarre. It's as if Michael Massey is back in charge, right? Oh, he was a little gem, wasn't he? Oh, Mr. Massey. But we won't go over old ground.
Is he all okay?
87%.
Oh, pretty good. Copy that.
87% for Hauger. Yeah, it'll be alright.
Copy.
We'll pull them in. Oh, we don't need to. Just nearly finished. Right, let's have a look at this setup then. Right, so it's saying we're going to need a little bit more. I want to bring the front wing down a little bit. I want to play with that rear wing, but I know it's not going to be of any use. Where are we at? Australia. I'm going to need to keep a set of medium tyres. Cornering is a problem for let's do the same for Hauger. Let me see how it goes. We'll get it right with one, and then we'll get it wrong with the other. It's pretty much how it happens. Pretty standard, really, but these tyres, they appear to be cooking. Really badly. The moment they hit traffic, it seems to be like bang.
Keep temperature in the tires.
Hauger as well is really cooking his engine. Because obviously we need to keep the engines like in tip-top condition. We will have obviously new upgrades. We got side pods coming, so to cool the car down. Yeah, calm down, Bustamante. Don't break the car.
Could have a balance update when you can.
He ain't driving clean air because he's going to cook the engine.
And try to keep the car cool.
Right, did I go the right way with Bustamante? No. No, I didn't. Right, softs are going to be no good around here, so we're going to have to do something about that. Oh, it's a traction, so... Put that back, no. That's what I can do. For Bustamante, which should be fine. I just need Hauger to make sure that he... No, he didn't. So in 60 minutes, you can't fully get a setup satisfactory. You can. Just turned before we came in. Which is kind of went the wrong way with Hauger as well. But not to worry. Because we'll have Oscar and Lando back in the car. Car setup. Let's have a look. Right, so I can't go too far. That can be the only way I can go, because it's saying great on the rear wing, yet like I can't go anywhere. Just 19 laps. There's no point in me messing with Oscar's setup because I just redid it to make sure that they actually did do the things that. Yeah. Let's go. It's a bit weird, man.
I'm great.
Very weird indeed. Anyway, we need to get through these practices and see what the race weekend throws at us. Norris and Piastri right up there. Obviously not pushing. You need to keep an eye on those engines as well, man. So 67%. Yeah, I'll be alright to get through Australia. Yeah, that'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Wow. Forgot to make sure that the engine they kept the engines cool.
All okay with the car?
Right, that's perfect for Oscar. We were in the right way.
Understood. Thank you.
How did we get on with Lando?
Is the car okay?
Yeah, happy.
95%.
Okay, understood.
We'll be able to make that better. We ain't going to be able to push much around Australia if in practice already they are like this. Like, we're going to be banging trouble. Right, I'm going to do that. Do that. Try that. Yeah, we'll be banging trouble, so... Oscar's good. Oscar will go straight back out. Providing he doesn't get stuck up behind other drivers. Should be fine. Tyres cold.
Tyres are on the cool side?
They will be.
So, be aware of that.
Oscar's in clean air anyway. Yeah, those softs aren't lasting very long. And Lando is stuck in traffic, so he needs to keep his engine cool. Piastri's alright, he's just trundling around. Where's Lando? Is Lando out on his own? He can not worry about driving in clean air now. Lando can push for a little bit until he can't. And even though we have the best tyre wear on the grid, like, we're still having to run our tyres pretty much lean because they are overheating so badly.
The car is okay.
It's all good. It's a cool car to drive.
Right, I only went up
Understood.
percent with Lando, which is a bit strange because I kind of hope that I go up a little bit more. It kind of didn't happen. She's gutting. 96% though for Lando. Absolutely fine.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
We'll be absolutely fine, we will. We're gonna have one more try. Those are going to be softs, because I'm saying that, this is rain all weekend. Keep them on the mediums. Car setup. Right, I'll be back because there's a parcel being delivered. You know how it goes. Bloody Christmas. Right. Did change things, right? Yeah, let's try that. We can always revert if we have to. But with Oscar, we can keep him out and just... Yeah. There's absolutely no point keeping this. I was going to keep the set of mediums for the race. But there's absolutely no point keeping the mediums for the race if the race is going to be a wet one. There just ain't. It is going to start to rain. There's just absolutely no point. Which is what I intended to do, but... We'll do alright though. We'll be absolutely fine. Like I said, this is FP3. We'll get through that. And we go into the race.
So, weather update. We are expecting some rain.
Yeah, it's about to
Yeah.
hit.
Copy.
I'm not. It's not even gonna go above the 1 millimeter though. I don't think.
Is it all okay?
I'm happy.
I went the wrong
Okay.
way.
Some rain starting now.
Confirm.
So I went the wrong way on setup again with Lando. I don't know why I cannot get it right, but nah, it'll be what it'll be. And as long as that water,
No rain expected, 10 minutes.
yeah, there you go. It got
Copy.
0.24 millimeters, so not even a quarter of a millimeter. Alright. Let's just revert that setup, man. I don't know why it's taking so bloody long to get this setup right. Let's try that. Oscar's flying, minding his own business. Like, Oscar's setup is good, so we haven't got to worry about it. Just keep changing his tyres and keep sending him out. But as for Lando, I'm sure last season it took me an age to get Lando set up, right? I'm sure I did. You'd think after I'd done it once, I'd change them and write them down, rather than just writing down the first season setups. Because, yeah. You'd think I'd do something like that, wouldn't you? But nah. We ain't got time for that. I had hoped, even though it's practice, we don't know what engine modes they're using, we don't know what fuel they're using. I had hoped that the low speed corners, etc., would have been of use. But the fact that we are currently running P10 and P17 isn't filling me with joy. It really isn't. And now we're P10 and P18. Like, we're out here doing lap after lap after lap, and I get that. That's absolutely fine. We're not pushing, we're saving, in fact, because obviously we're running our engines on the lowest setting. But yeah, I had hoped that
Okay, understood.
it would have been a lot better for us. It doesn't appear to be the case.
Thoughts on tyres?
Don't worry about tyres. We're absolutely fine.
Struggling with front.
Understood.
We're absolutely fine on tyres. Don't you worry about them, Oscar. And I swear, if we go into the race and it's like FP3 was, where it doesn't even get a little bit of rain, I'm gonna cry, because just done the tyres. Driver confidence ain't bad though, considering.
Hello and welcome to the much anticipated qualifying session.
Qualifying consists of 3.
That weather doesn't look too clever, do it? Moderate rain. So that's heavy rain then. Right, let's check this weather, because we're gonna pretty much have to go out now, because it dips and then goes back up. So our fastest run, or is it gonna give it like 30 seconds and then send them out? And give them to like 17:10 and then send them out. Because if I'm reading that right, yeah, because a minute then to do their out lap, then their push lap. Yeah. I see that it's changed now though. Right, let's give until 16. Grip normal, rubber normal. Because I mean, ideally, if that's the case, we're going to want to send them out for 15 minutes. Because this is going to be like one run and done. Let's see what it's like at 16. Maybe even send them out at 15. Because see, no other cars have gone out yet. And that potentially is a worry, because it's just changed again now as well. Every time I look at it, it's changing. But there's 16 minutes left of quali. Maybe if I send them out at 15:30. It shouldn't be changing this much either, because my weather station is pretty damn good. So even if I sent them out now at 15, we won't be at peak until about 13.5, I think, if I'm reading that right. And then it goes back up then. let's have a look. I'm gonna send them out now at like 14:45, and I think that should be about perfect. As cars are starting to go out now. Oh, I think I might have nailed this. Or not, because I could see me getting blocked. Could doing no more cars coming out of the pits. We're gonna get blocked into turn 1. Get out the way. Oh, Oscar got blocked. Oscar 100% got blocked. There was no way he was that far behind Lando. And somebody else has gone faster in sector 1. Oscar, Lando across the line.
Currently P1.
Yeah, look out.
Currently P3.
Man.
Okay, cool the tyres and we will box this lap. Box this lap.
I said, didn't I, that Piastri, I'm going to have to send Piastri straight back out.
There's a yellow flag now.
Wow. I have to send Lando out, I didn't realise.
Yeah, copy.
Because the track is only getting worse. How did we do so badly? Lando's killed himself as well, for the looks of it, because he was the only car out on track yet. Great stuff. Absolute great stuff. Well, that's not how you wanted it to happen. Right, let's fast forward, because it's not going to get any better. And the question is, what did he break? Let's have a look. Chassis, front wing, suspension, engine, ERS, gearbox. Wow. That is a big list of parts that he's broken. It's a pit lane start. It'll be our first pit lane start. I need some more front wings as well. And suspensions. Yeah, part for me. ERS will be alright. Okay. Let's into that then. Alright, let's check the weather again. That looks like it's going to be inters, by the way. Let's speed this up. Qualifying's been a nightmare so far. It's going to drop down. Maybe it'll go to winters. Who knows? Right, let's jump on board with Piastri, because Piastri is the only one we can watch. Thanks to Lando absolutely wrecking himself. Purple sector 1 though. Oh, was. Driver disqualified? Shouldn't I say driver DNF? Not disqualified. I've seen Piastri briefly purple in various different sectors.
Currently P1.
Because Carlos Sainz is
Copy.
faster. Right, so it's now gone to winters. Well, that's okay. Oh. Now, if I send him back out now, I think the track is going to be peak. So I'm going to send him back out now. We ain't going to get blocked. The track water is going down all the time. Whereas in a minute, it's going to get heavier again. So he could have pulled off a masterclass. But then I thought that with Lando, and Lando put it in a wall. Right, so purple, purple. As the water is starting to rise again. Piastri doing awesome on his Grand
Okay, currently P1.
Grand Prix. That's not good.
Yeah, locked up.
Yeah, well done.
It helps when you stay on the track there.
So we've locked up and ran wide. This is not looking good. This really isn't looking good. Right, so who got knocked out? George Russell taking a penalty already. Anybody of interest? Carlos Sainz. Wow, okay. Gonna use an old set first. I wish they'd put the actual track map on before you made the decision, because now I've got to make sure that the clock's not running. Go and check. Right at the very end, it's gonna get better. So I'm gonna send Piastri straight out on our old set. Not even bother watching. We ain't gonna get blocked, so that's a good thing. And then keep him right till the very last minute.
Currently P1.
Keep him right at the very last minute now, and then send him out. as a track is about to improve. Try and be like the last car out on track, and then that'll be better for us. I mean, in an ideal world, we wouldn't be... we'd lose these constructors to get, like, I don't know, P2 maybe. And then that way then we could get a tow. Obviously being P1 in the paddock means that being able to get the car set up and sent out to get a tow from someone isn't great. And not only that, when your teammate crashes himself out, that's not good either. Why isn't anybody else coming out? How bizarre. Nobody else coming out for a lap. Do they know something that I don't? Like, track is at this peak condition now. Oscar should get pole. There you go, purple sector 1. It'll be purple sector 2 and 3 because, like, the track is at its best. And they all stayed in. How bizarre. Hello, mate. Nearly. Look at that. Over a second faster. And no one came back out to attempt it. To quote a famous...
Well, the fans here are all set. Every one of them eagerly awaiting the 58 laps.
To quote a famous racer, it doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. And Nearly... Yeah, he was an absolute weapon last night. Not gonna lie. He really was, mate. He was bad. He was bad. Right, it's a wet race all the way through. And I do not know, like, what this strategy is. Can we get away with a one stop? We absolutely can. Confirm. Lando, you are going to the one stop, my friend. Update strategy D. Lando for the one stop. Question is, can it be done from the pit lane? Lap 30. We'll see. We'll see. Drop. Oscar's fuel, driver options. Yeah, he was a weapon last night. It was a good race though, nevertheless. Problem is, with racing around somewhere like Qatar, like, it is a DRS train circuit, and you need to be like, when you were using your battery deployment and obviously got the one DRS straight, you need to make sure that the car in front of you is not using it at the same time, because you just cannot pass. And I found that after many attempts. Mate, it is what it is.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action.
And I'm going to add, before this race starts,
Brace yourselves for the Australian Grand Prix.
if Lando does that again,
And it's lights out, and away we go.
if Lando does that again, as in crashes in qualifying, I am going to quickly be replacing Lando with Kimi Antonelli. But, and it's got nothing to do with the fact that Lando is my number one driver, I want to see the pit lane start.
Copy, copy.
So basically, you lose 5 seconds. Nice.
Racing Ocon in front.
Car in front, 4.5.
Yeah, that was crucial yesterday. Like, that's what I was saying to Dan. Like, it is absolutely imperative that you do not lose that DRS train. If you lose that DRS train, you're absolutely doomed. Wow. Leclerc was 1.6 behind, and now suddenly he's right back with us. This is going to be an hard race for Lando to try and come through the pack anyway. Although he's made that 5 seconds up.
You know, for track conditions.
Yeah, it's definitely wetter down there.
I need to get Piastri's battery recharged because these guys are going to be burning like crazy. Is that when he was complaining? Obviously, like, because now we're using Discord, like, Discord doesn't pick up what is said. It only picks up what's said by me. And he was doing a lot of complaining last night, was old Daniel. Oh, we're just allowing Alonso through now then, are we? Because Alonso's burning at the rate of knots. Alright, let's go and get Alonso then. 3.4. Someone's having a laugh. We got a lot of drag on this car by the looks of it. And Alonso might just be winning this one. Oh no, I think I heard Gary in there a few times. Hello, Connor. How are you? Leclerc's going to blast me by 3.5 seconds now as well, is he? Yeah, no worries, mate. As soon as this is done, I'll be about as well. Oh yeah, Leclerc's burning now as well. Nice. Respect it. See, the thing is, I can't even push my tyres either because, like, it's not wet enough. Yeah, I'm about to be slapped up. Massively. Yeah, Qatar's not a very good, circuit to be in trouble with, mate. So Leclerc has caught Alonso. But I ain't catching nothing. Lando, are you not going to make a overtake attempt today? We're not winning this race. We ain't, like. This weather. Oh, look at that. If it was, like, full wet, I could really push the tyres. But I can't because it's not full wet. Blame me and Catchy for what, mate? It's alright. This is going to be one bad race. I thought it was going to be a great one. I was wrong. This is going to be a bad race. It's all going to be about damage limitation. Let's check tyres. Of course. Actually, let's... Perez. Perez. Let's push for a little bit on these tyres. Okay, let's wreck them. What are we getting blamed for, mate? What have we done? Wow, Lando made an overtake. Oh, cooking those tyres. Oh, yeah. And Perez is gone. Great stuff. It's going to be a bad race. Is Norris really going to get overtaken by a Sauber? Oh, Sonoda's got past us now. Great, yeah. Piastri. Always defend. Like. YOLO. Oh, this is going to be one tough race, man. Do you know what? I might just say, sod it, and get overtaken by Magnussen again. Guan Yu Zhou. This is what we have become. In the search of greatness, we have become an overtake magnet for Guan Yu Zhou. Do you know what would top my day off? Like, really give me the giggles? If Lance Stroll rocked up to the party and was like, Bosh, I have that as an overtake. Because Magnussen is just doing it to us. And he's giving us a bigger welcome in than he did to Albon at the weekend. Osama can do one. Nah. Osama's not getting us. If Osama gets us, I quit. I was about that. Mate, we must have some serious drag on this car to be outdone by a Haas. Right, let's light these fires, because we're not getting done by Osama. No chance. But we will. Oh, we will. I mean, we're allowing Kevin Magnussen to do us. We can push for a little bit anyway, because the water level is going up. But oh, here we go. Oh yeah, you locked up.
Yeah, locked up.
Yeah, of course you did.
Okay, mate. Just stay focused.
It helps when you stay on the track there.
Okay, crack on.
Recharge button off. Confirmed.
Oh, Piastri's just lost 7 positions.
Just be recharge off whenever you're ready.
He can't, mate. He can't.
Charge button on. Yeah, confirm. Charge button on.
He gave us an horrific set of tracks.
Recharge off.
And it would appear that George Russell got past us. No? Yep. This is an absolute nightmare race. We're now a pit stop behind with Piastri. And well over a pit stop behind with Lando. So even if I was to stay out now, which I plan to do with Lando anyway, I'm not gonna reclaim anything back because they both locked up. This is unreal, man. Foz, how you doing, mate? Oh. But how do you recover from this? You got drivers that won't overtake, and you got conditions that are really hampering your car. And at times like this, you really understand that your drivers are shit. Yeah, it is already raining, mate. Nah, my car in the wet is absolutely dog. Absolutely dog water, mate. I'm waiting on some upgrades, but they don't come until I might get them for Japan, which is after this. But in the rain, the car is awful. And it doesn't help when I qualify on pole and my driver locks up into turn 14, which is not helpful. And then my other driver binned it in qualifying. And yeah, now he's just flat out refuses to make any overtakes. And I don't know why. We could do with this race being flagged or something. I mean, even if I was to box Oscar now, even though his tyres would last, he still wouldn't make up any positions because everybody would have greater tyre life than him. I honestly, legit thought Qatar was Qatar. Qualified P5. Was stuck in the DRS train. Had to do something to make sure that I got out in front. I boxed 2 laps early. Yeah, and finished third. Like, it was pretty much impossible to overtake. Obviously, everybody using their battery. It was really it was a difficult race to get anything out of. Just really standard Qatar. It was good though. It was a good race. It was probably my best qualifying of my entire F1 24 league racing season. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. It's just a shame that Qatar is just a shame that Qatar is a DRS zone, DRS train. Yeah, I will do, mate. I will. Absolutely will do. Watch you clinch another title. Hat-trick. Absolutely, mate. Go and smash it. See, we're not even catching a Wasser and a Williams. And if we can't catch a Wasser and a Williams, like, what chance do we have? Like, seriously. Like, I can understand being stuck behind Verstappen. Verstappen's stats on defending are absolutely phenomenal. But there is absolutely no way that our car should be behind a Williams. This race is going to be... Well, we'll never financially recover from it. Let's put it that way. Yeah, I will 100% come and watch it, mate. I think you'll do it.
Copy.
I think you'll do it, mate. But yeah, this is a very interesting grid. It's this is season 3, so it's 2026. Verstappen missed. He was dropped for 2025. I honestly expected to see some cars boxing, but none are boxed yet, so we'll keep going. Yeah.
Could have an update on conditions, please.
Seems to be drying quite quickly.
They dropped him for.
It's not too far from slicks.
They dropped him for Carlos Sainz. Like the worst ones on the grid are Mercedes. They let Lewis go to. Well, they didn't let. Obviously, Lewis was going to Ferrari, and then they got in Teo Porcher and Mick Schumacher. Crashed pretty much every race. And then, yeah, struggled ever since. Norris is struggling to overtake. And yeah, we get done by Albon in the Aston. That Aston Martin, though, is probably in the wet. I would say that Aston Martin is probably the best car in the grid. Yeah. It absolutely does, mate.
Copy.
Good to push up.
It absolutely does. Like, I'm really pushing with Piastri, and I can't even catch Owasa. Verstappen has moved up 3 places. Oh, my tyres are cooked. What happened there? Russell lock up turn
Right
11.
then, we can take a look now. Now we're at turn 11 now. And there goes the steering. By that point, it was...
No, what happens is on these cars, you have something called the aero drag. And the lower the aero drag of a car, the better they are in the rain. And because it's the start of the season, or start of the next season for 2026, like in game, I had massive regulation changes, and you get it pretty harsh at the start of every new season. And yeah, man, I was hit quite hard. But everybody's got a better low drag car compared to human. Yeah. And now the water, if rain, has dropped below 1. Everybody's got DRS again, which is helping with overtakes. But like in the dry, we are rapid. Like we had a 2-3 at Jeddah. Like last race, but in the dry we are rapid. In the wet, not so great. I think they're only doing a 1-stop with Lando. And Lando's making some overtakes now. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm still waiting on upgrades as well. So by the time we get a new chassis, by the time we get a new set of side pods, which should come for either Japan or China, And then by the time we get to Monaco, we'll have a brand new underfloor. We'll be by Monaco, we will be untouchable. But we just have to get to Monaco first, and like that is the hardest part. Is getting there. Right, when Joe boxes, that's when I'm going to box Piastri. Because you also start with a weight disadvantage as well. So basically, you go into the season as one of the heaviest cars on grid, and you also go in there with a massive drag. You have extra drag assigned to your cars, and that's what I'm struggling with right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a distant memory from now on, mate. It really is, unfortunately. I love this game, mate. I really do. It's something that, like, I only do YouTube for this, you know, for the interaction, like, I get, because I don't get out much. And a game like this, it contains something that I'm really passionate about, which is F1. And it gives me an opportunity to do this, to conversate more than the actual, you know, what the F1 does, because you got to concentrate on track and whatnot. But yeah, man, I'm gutted that 25 is not going to be happening. I really am. Hopefully, another games manufacturer will pick up the mantle and go for it, like. But here's open. But considering Lando started from the pit lane, he's not doing too bad. I mean, he's got to make it all race yet, though, because he's not stopping. What is a pit stop around you? 19 seconds. 19 seconds for... 19 seconds is going to put Piastri back where Awasa is. Don't think Piastri can make it because of that lock-up he had. No, I don't think he can. Right, so I am going to have to box Piastri. Right, when Guan Yu Zhou boxes, that'll be Piastri's trigger. Less... Wrong tyres. Let's push Piastri a little bit. Actually, let's box him this lap, because if I can undercut Zhou, even though what, Zhou's 7 seconds, 8 seconds in front. Let's cook these tyres, Piastri. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, let's have a look at the crash then.
Come on!
Well done, George.
As for the team back in the garage, that was a tough moment to watch.
That's a brand new engine and gearbox in that car as well.
I hit the wall.
Are you okay?
I let you down. My bad.
Right. Let's have a look what I gotta fix then.
Stand by.
Rear wing major. Oh, it's a retirement. Retire the car. Retire the car. That rear wing's gone, mate. Right.
And pit confirm. We are.
Yeah, that wing's gone. What an absolute nightmare. Respectable stop. What really annoys me the most is, though, that George went into the back of us, smashed us into the wall.
What are your thoughts?
The track's drying quite a bit.
And
Yeah, I think it slicks.
George is able to continue. Alright, he's probably not going to get much in the way of points, but can you see car condition? Oh yeah, that was a brand new engine, gearbox for Lando, and he's already used 88% and 73% of his gear, 27% of his gearbox. The ERS was on 41% anyway. So yeah, so thanks to a crash in qualifying and the crash in qualifying and what George have just done to him. Yeah. It said it was going to be one of those races that wasn't going to end great. And there is Guan Yu Zhou just come out in front of us. It's one of those now where I just want the race to be over because we've had a nightmare. Piastri's going to end up letting Sargent through because everybody's got DRS.
Recharge on.
Spent so long as well in practice getting those setups right. I don't even think George had a penalty for hitting Lando. Did George even have a penalty for hitting Lando? No, he didn't. Wow. No. Nah, man, that's crazy. He did not even have a penalty for killing Lando. That's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Sargent's going to overtake us now as well. I bet you we finish this race about 16th. Just got that feeling in my gut.
Caution on the battery.
Oh, somebody's got a puncher. Right, get out of the way. Hello, Sam. How's it going, mate? You okay? So it all started in qualifying. So he crashed, like literally just ran himself into the wall. He broke a chassis, front wing, rear wing, needed a new engine, gearbox. I kept the old ERS in. And then going into turn 3, Osama came up behind him in the Alpine and drove straight into the back of him and got away with it. Like Osama literally like destroyed everything and got away with it. So I had to retire him because I'll show you now. If you can see on Lando's car details, engine, that was brand new. Gearbox, that was brand new. ERS, it was 28%. It was 41% after he crashed in qualifying. Then you can see the front wing is minor damage, but it doesn't show the rear wing that had major damage. So yeah, so I had to retire him. There was nothing I could do about that. And because it's wet, my car is absolutely useless anyway. Verstappen in the Alpine and Vachon is in the Mercedes. It's not Vachon, it is Vesti, Frederick Vesti. But it's Verstappen in the Alpine. And the thing that really upsets me right here, right now, talking about what happened to Lando, is George Russell did all that, like literally, and didn't even get 5 seconds. And I'm getting overtaken by a Sauber. Still bad, mate. Believe it or not. Still bad. Like, when I move suddenly or cough, like, the splitting pain I get, like, through the top of my head by here is unreal. Like, it's unreal. It's one of the worst ones I've had in quite some time, like. But I bet you, if I finish 14th, I'll be a lucky boy, because I'm just hemorrhaging straight line speed. There goes the McLaren. And there's nothing I can do about it, because they don't defend very well around Australia. And every time you go for a move, because I'm obviously deploying my battery, the car in front, the AI car in front, covers it off, and then they don't look to make a move again. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm more annoyed at the fact that, like I said, Lando got crashed out. Yes, mate. Yep. In the wet, Aston Martin is probably the best car on the grid for this season. But I'm needing upgrades. And the upgrades are coming. And even though that it's a wet race, like that's the kind of weather I'm dealing with. Like, so I can't push the tyres. Because every 5 minutes, well, not even 5 minutes, the moment I start pushing the tyres start overheating. Bahrain, I won. And Jeddah, I had a 2-3. Like, if this was a dry race, I would be right near the top. But because it's wet, and you start off with like a weight penalty, and then you start off with a high drag on your car, you need to get to like spec 2 of upgrades before you can get that weight off your car. Yeah. I don't know if I can actually... I probably won't be able to show you through here. I'll show you at the end, maybe. No, I won't be able to show you right on it. Let's see if I can do it this way. Reports. Post-practice reports. Pre-race report. Expected strats. La, la, la. Qualifying results. Nope, it's no good. No, I won't be able to show you any information about the car. I'll do that after this now. I haven't. That good luck charm has run out. It's no longer a starfish. Right, last lap. Let's blow everything. And let's hurry up and get this over and done with. I've nearly been lapped. That's how bad life has been. And I just burned through all that battery, not even to be able to get past. Oh, I've got past him, but tires are severely overheating. And I think I had to achieve P11.
Alonso has done it! Fernando Alonso is today's Grand Prix winner.
I think I had to achieve P11 and P12 with my drivers to make any money. And one's retired and one's not making P12. Now he's run out of battery.
Yep.
He'd be lucky to finish 13th. Thank God for that.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Absolutely horrific race.
That's Oscar Piastri after what was a very exciting Grand Prix.
I don't blame you, mate.
And with a 13th place finish, that sadly means there's no points to be claimed.
You want to chat with CD and get yourself moved down. How did we do in the DHL? Oh, we've even had a mare there as well. Right. Oh, we had to fit 11th and 13th. Sorry, I thought it was 12th and 13th. But yeah, at least they saved some money on not having to pay them anything out. But let me show you what I mean. Requires a response. That's probably the board telling me that you're having a laugh. Yeah. So in this, right? Let me show you. I should be able to show you Oscar's car. Oh, I'll have to. Wait a minute. Let me fix car number 1. This is what he missed from the crash with. This is what he broke from the crash with George Russell that didn't get. That didn't get anything. So he broke everything, basically. And nothing got reported. Right, so let me go back to this screen. So on this screen, right, it shows you everything that goes on with the car. So overall, my car is the 3rd best car on the grid in the dry. Right? So I've got DRS effective enough, means I'm 8th. And then low speed corners, I'm P1. Medium speed, that's 8. High speed, 16th. So the dirty air tolerance is the thing that needs to be the lowest in order to make you more efficient in the wet weather. And every race that you don't put a new upgraded part on the car and somebody else does, your stats go down. So prior to Australia, and you can go back and have a look, like these stats were completely different. And obviously somebody have had an upgrade now after Australia, and those stats have gone down again. But the dirty air tolerance is the thing that basically it's drag. Dirty air tolerance is drag, and my drag, because of the weight, you start off with a massive weight disadvantage. For an example, let me go to car parts development and I'll show you. Right, this is what I've currently got being manufactured right here, right now. But when I go to design, let me pick the front wing for an example. Right, minimum lifespan. So this minimum lifespan, see, you got plus 1375 kilometers. Basically that's weight. And let me go to, I'll leave it on balance, right? When you take the weight off, like, I'll take the weight off the lifespan now, but if you look over at the right hand side, you'll see all the figures shoot up. That's because the car has lost so much weight. As you can see, all the figures have changed now, and the high speed and the dirty air tolerance and the tyre preservation has gone green. And ideally, you want it all to go green. But because I have not got, because I'm still waiting on a chassis and side pods, it's why it contributes to the massive reason why I'm 15th or 14th in the dirty air tolerance, which is, it is a bit of head work to get around, but it's one of the main reasons why my dirty air tolerance is so bad, which then makes you so poor in the wet rain, in the wet weather. But after China, we'd get all the upgrades on the car. We'd start then getting spec 3 upgrades, and we'll be uncatchable. But we have to take the pain at the start of the season to then be great at the end of the season. But yeah. Hope you guys are all good, though. That was Australia. Bad race. Bad day at the office. Bad day at the office. I'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock with Zandvoort. WOR. up for a decent race. But until then, you guys all have a good one. I'll catch you